There is a piece of advice that all the biggest YouTubers preach that literally kills careers and almost killed mine too. Let me explain. I'm fully locked in on YouTube and it's going great. I'm getting views, getting paper. But the only problem is that my cinematic videos take so much time to make. I'm fine with it now, but the thought of being 40 years old and having to spend 40 hours per week making a video instead of taking care of my kids isn't too exciting. And so I'm going on with my life until I stumble upon this guy. No scripts, no edits, just a wholesome dude lifting heavy circles and getting millions of views. Everybody on my YouTube homepage tries explaining this phenomenon, which starts a huge trend of raw content being the new meta on YouTube. You see big creators advising it, small creators trying it, and more channels with this style of content blowing up. I think to myself, how can I spend countless hours here making these high effort videos while guys like that just press record, yap for 20 minutes and end up getting more views than me? No more hours of planning, shooting, color grading and refining every detail. If raw content is the future, I might as well adapt. It takes me an hour to make an entire video. I hit publish and I'm done. Suddenly, I'm cranking out video after video. In one day of work, I can create enough content for an entire week. My upload count doubles, then triples. The speed at which I produce makes me feel so good about myself, which is not the case for my YouTube analytics. But any day now, the algorithm will pick them up. The results will come until it finally happens. And unfortunately, I'm not talking about any success here. 300 views in 7 days. On a channel with 50,000 subscribers. I refresh the page. Maybe it's lagging, maybe YouTube is slow to push it out. But no, it's as real as it gets. I told myself it's fine, the video is niched, so what really matters is the amount of people that join my free community. But the number is 0. For the first time, I feel it. That sinking feeling in my chest. That whisper in the back of my mind telling me I fucked up. I push it away. Maybe the next one will do better. Just keep going, keep going. But deep down, I know something is seriously wrong. And the next few videos, same story. Views, down. Subscribers, down. Comments, better to not even read those. It isn't just a mistake, it's a disaster. One bad decision, and now I'm completely cooked. I thought I just had to be my authentic self in front of the camera and people would care. But why the hell would they? People's attention is the most valuable currency in the entire world. So why would they give it to my boring unedited video if the one next to it was made by a multi-million-dollar production company? Before this trend, I never cared about being authentic. I only cared about making better videos. No wonder that when I threw all of that away for an easier path that people stopped caring. The only thing that really matters is whether my video is worth watching or not, and that is why raw content fails. It completely ignores the one thing that actually makes a video blow up. If people don't watch, the algorithm has no reason to push your content. So having nothing to lose, I realize I only have one last chance left. Nobody wants my raw content, but maybe somewhere in the world there is still a single person waiting for my cinematic. What if I stopped choosing between authenticity and quality and just did both? I make a poll in my community tab asking what's the next video my audience would want to see. The results are clear. And so this is my one last chance. The second I saw it, I remember why I left in the first place. This shit takes time. The planning, the shooting, the editing, it's not something I can just throw together in one day. I give myself 2 entire weeks, but life still gets in the way. I have my wisdom tooth removed, which leaves me with a swollen face, on painkillers and being barely able to talk. I stay up late and wake up early rewriting lines and making sure every frame is perfect. And through all of it, one thought keeps creeping in. Why am I even doing this? I could just film a quick, easy video like before. Sit in front of my camera, talk for 10 minutes, hit upload. But this time, I'm not taking shortcuts. If this is my one last chance, I'm doing it right. Until finally, 2 minutes before the deadline, it's done. This is it. This is the video that's going to turn things around. For the first time in months, I actually feel proud of what I made. Now, all I can do is wait. I try to detach myself from work, but I can't stop thinking about how the video is performing, so around an hour later, I check my YouTube studio. This time, it's not just about a piece of content, it's about my career, my future. The number I'm going to see will dictate the next few decades of my life. So I pull out the phone and the video is dead. 2 weeks of work, 14-hour days, and I failed miserably. I wake up the next morning already knowing what I'll see. I open YouTube Studio, not because I expect anything, just out of a habit. But something makes me stop. The view count, it's different. Higher, way higher. I scroll through the comments, there are hundreds. I check my community, hundreds of new membership requests. My hands are literally shaking. I can't believe what I'm looking at. All the hard work, my last resort. After all these months, there is still hope. This isn't luck. This is proof that authenticity itself doesn't make people watch. People don't care about how real you are if your content is boring. I thought I had to choose, be high quality or raw and authentic, but you should never strip away effort and quality in the name of realness. The key to success is taking what makes you real and making it great. So stop using authenticity as an excuse for low effort. If you want to be watched the most, you have to be the best choice on your audience's homepage. So it's time to put in the effort and become the greatest my niche has ever seen.